since joining Arup, it's been really nice kind of bringing that academic knowledge and that kind of cutting edge research together with the kind of deep domain technical design expertise of my Arup colleagues. And it's been really nice kind of bringing those together and looking at how we can innovate and come up with, good solutions for our clients in offshore wind. In the energy transition, obviously offshore wind is a key element to meeting the challenging targets we've got ahead. So a big growing area of focus is floating wind energy. This is something I'm particularly interested in. It was something that I worked on a lot in my research. It's a really exciting area because it opens up a whole area of ocean that we've not been able to access yet because it's always been too deep for fixed offshore wind. Further offshore, we get higher wind speeds and they're more consistent. So it's a really exciting area. It's really pushing the boundaries of engineering.
Over my time in the company, I've developed a bit of a specialism for the design analysis of offshore structures. And I've taken a huge range of projects right through from concept through to detailed design. The plan is for offshore wind energy to be a huge part of the mix going forward. In the UK alone, we're looking to quadruple, I think, our energy output from offshore wind in the next 10 years. So the challenges ahead in offshore wind are really significant. In a sense, we've done the easier stuff. We've now got to look at wind farms which are in deeper sites and more challenging sites further from shore. And really, we're never going to get away from the economic pressures. So while we've got these increasing design challenges, we've got to try and develop lean structures to try and encourage investment to get the best return for the people who want to make these projects happen. So I've recently led a joint industry project looking at how design of the offshore wind turbines of the future, really these super-sized structures we see with 300-metre diameter spans, and some really interesting outcomes for that project. What we find is that there are going to be slightly different design drivers, and also there are going to be challenges for the supply chain. I think really what we need to do to overcome those, we need to bring the spirit of innovation, which we always have at Arup. I've worked on offshore structures in the past where they're one-of-a-kind self-installing structures which basically transform the financial viability of the projects through that sort of unique technology. And that's the kind of bold and transformative idea we need to be bringing to offshore wind.
I think one of the really unique things about Arup is that we can support clients through that whole life cycle of offshore wind, whether that's financing or consenting at the beginning through to more focused design studies. And then also kind of life extension at the end of the life of that platform to make sure we get the best out of a wind farm that we do design. It's really nice to be part of an organisation that covers that whole scope and to support clients in that way. If I don't know the answer to a problem, then I know someone who does, and that's a really nice position to be in and to be able to develop those trusted relationships with our clients, supporting them along that journey.